Bam. Hello. Wow. Well. Pentiment, huh? Pentiment with sentiment. It's a loud-ass game as well. There we go. Hello. Good jagoo. First in, huh? Good jagoo. See if I don't mess up my voice today. It was fun last time though, wasn't it? Fun little game. Pretty. And I was right. In 1518, Milan does not belong to the Habsburgs. Milan belongs to the French at this point. Hello, Hades. So I was right. Historian proven right. Once again. Or, you know, for the first time ever. So yeah. In 1518, Milan belongs to the French because it was invaded a few years earlier. We're in the context of the Italian wars, of course, the dispute between France and Spain, the Habsburgs really, for control of Italy. Yeah, Milan, 1518, not Habsburg yet. Nitpicking with me. Okay. So, how do we do this again? Okay, that's that. Right. Completely forgot what I had to do. How do I check? Oh, it's up here, isn't it? No. Oh, meal. I have to meal. Okay. I should see if Otto and Endris are around. Otto is working below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house. So he's going to be here in the garden. Okay, so I can go eat, I suppose. Ooh, not in the cemetery, but close enough. Isn't it that way? Am I going the wrong way? Oh. It wouldn't be me if I didn't go the wrong way. Ah! Okay. Otto, right? Where's Otto? Most importantly, what does he sound like? Okay, he's not here. Who's Otto? Anyone remember who Otto is? Okay, I'm gonna have to no, wrong thing. No, wrong thing. No. Oh, it probably shows if I... below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house. Oh, the guest house. Oh, that's the guest house. Okay. Who's Otto anyways, since I'm here? Oh boy. Otto. Otto Zimmerman. Known carpenter. Okay. Known carpenter. Otto Zimmerman. Ooh. Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It is beautiful. Jeez. Can only click it when it highlights. Okay. Dance of Death, an artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone from the peasant to the emperor. I'm sure the emperor loves being reminded that he's gonna die. So it's gonna be in the Lower Abbey. Ah, there we go. Nope, wrong way. Nope. Come on, that way. There we go. Martin. Go away, Andreas. Can't you see I'm busy? Not really. What are you doing? I thought you would have a pleasant conversation for once. Wait, is this the knobhead? No, well, I don't remember. Mind your own business. Fine, you're right, doesn't concern me. I'm only curious, and curiosity is a virtue. You're a scoundrel, always up to no good. Keeping my eye on you. You're nothing but a snoop and windbag. Piss off! I don't want to talk to you anymore. Well, he is quite a shithead, isn't he? Old Martin. Endris and Otto, there we go. Good day, Master Mahler. Andres, good to see you. I trust Clara gave you my message. Clara, right. Afternoon, Andres. Otto, Clara did give me your message. Sorry I missed you this morning. I was still asleep when you came by. Ah, the abbot really lets you get away with anything, doesn't he? Leave him be, Otto. I'm hungry. Let's pray. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 How did the morning treat you? Or I've had a bad morning, barely got anything done, and my neck's aching anyway. Not bad, thanks. I hurt my damned hand splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Select food item to eat. Oh. Oh, I can just... Do we start with the almonds? Hello, Saptile. Do we start with the almonds, the sheep's milk cheese, or the bread? Start with some almonds. It's not that bad of an injury. It just galls me that the abbot bleeds us dry and we're expected to work here when it suits him. Okay. Bit of cheese. Good lord. Hello, Adorpian. 4-month streak, huh? Well, no one's beating your streak. You're the #1 sub, 4 months in a row. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Pentiment, where I do silly voices and ruin my throat. Not in a fun way. Oh, it's not all that bad. I get a lot of good work from the Abbey. Casting pilgrims' badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind. Okay, now I eat the bread, I guess. It's making me hungry. Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron Rothvogel in the meadow on your way up here. What's all that about? Oh no, shit, wrong voice. Anyway, okay, gotta give him a different voice now, if he's gonna talk this much. Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron Rothvogel in the meadow, on your way up here. What's that all about? He was here to check on a commission. I understand he was friendly with Father Matthias. I think he may be here to pressure Brother Piero to finish the manuscript he's working on. As far as I can tell, he's come to terrorize the people of Tassing and Kiesau. Okay, I'm gonna go with the nice one. He was, though. Father Matthias had some misgiving He was, though Father Matthias had some misgivings about the Baron. Ooh. What kind of misgivings, or... He does seem like he has an unsavoury side to him. Nope. Nice, nice. Let's keep, be a nice boy. That he fools around with young women. He's married, of course. Well, that's pretty normal, though. That's the worst thing he does. Come on.
Otto, that's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumours like that.
It's not gossip that he beat up that farmer a few years back. Old Rannig. May he rest in peace. Rannig Kemper, the late husband of Attilia. Oh, he beat a guy to death. Oh. Look, this bunny looks like he can beat someone to death as well. Look at him. And a happy skeleton. Happy skeleton, hello. A happy skeleton. Friend a frog. Frog in a hat. And 3 cats. Meow. There's the strawberries over there. So beat a guy to death. Wonderful.
Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if he did that, yes, it speaks poorly of his character.
We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. He beat someone. That doesn't seem like the sort of thing he would do. First one. What did you talk about then? I mean, no offence, but what does a nobleman have in common with an artist? Oh, we both like, you know, a bit of this and a bit of that. He talked to me about my work. He's fascinated by both art and books. Martin Luther, my time at university, a variety of other things. He's quite well educated. You could sense my inherent moral quality. Work is fine. Not mentioning Luther. Of course, that's what he's interested in when he's at the Abbey. If he's in Tassing, he's chasing girls or harassing peasants. And because he's friendly with the abbot, no bad would ever come to him. It's galling.
This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto.
It's not envy, Endris. No one should get away with that. No one should get away with what he does. What this abbey does. Well, I've got a Protestant in the making here. No offence to you, Andreas. I don't have any problem with the books the abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me. No, I understand. I see why people resent the abbot's rule. He's a harsh lord. I think you're being unfair. The abbey does Tassing a lot of good, more than you realise. Yeah.
Otto, did you see that the... Otto, did you see that the Bowers sheep escaped the grazing fields again?
No, but I'm not surprised. Martin was supposed to fix that fence and he probably did a bad job at it. Yeah, Martin. That kid, he's a shithead. Can I punch him in the face? He's always in a foul mood. And he could be the laziest soul in... Tassing. He can't even hold a hammer properly. Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife or child. On top of that, he's a damn thief. And before you say it, Endris, that's more than just gossip. Look at him, over by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. I admit he seemed less than helpful when I saw him this morning. He's a born shirker, sure enough. I know one when I see one. He's just a boy. He still has time to change. Huh. Especially when you look... Especially when you look in the mirror.
Speaking of the Bowers sheep, their ewes are shorn, and the women will be spinning it soon, Otto.
I got it, Endris. No need to tease. What God wants to happen will happen.
Good Lord. Looks like a storm's coming. We should probably get back to it.
Right. I'll catch up in a moment, Idris Elba. Oh, Andreas, say hello to Ava for me if you get a chance.
Ava, right. Nice hat.
Ava, huh? Oh, chosen, Otto. Of course, I'll try to remember.
Andreas, don't. Just tell her hello for me and keep out of it.
You're the one involving me in your courtship. I didn't ask to be your messenger. Of course, I'll try to remember. Fine, fine, I'll tell her. Ah. Okay. Can I go back to town? Time to get back to work. A few more pages. This idiot's still here. Is anyone in the guest house? Is this why he's snooping? God be with you, Andreas! Oh, it's the servant. I remember his voice. Can I go take rent home? I have rent. Irises, forest. Hello, Master Muller. The mill. The shrine to St. Moritz. The statue looks ancient. Columbine looks like it's coming in early. The Druckers. That's the priest. It's the mill. Klaus. Drucker House, Central Town, Commons. Where's my house? Zimmerman's? I'm staying with the Zimmermans, no? Oh, no, that's Otto. Wait, I am staying with the Zimmermans, right? No? Who am I staying with? No, it's the Bauer farm. Right, the Bowers. No? Oh no, more voices, more people. No, I don't think I've met these people. Have I? No, I came this way. Not Central Town, it was the Gentner farm. Yeah. Not Endres. Gärtner. Yeah, these guys. Right, Big York. I have the money for you.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello, Clara, I have something for you. This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owe the Abbey.
Andreas, this is
Far more than your rent payment. We won't accept this. Please, Clara, it's the least I can do. You and Pete have been such gracious hosts. Consider the rest a gift, and in addition to my rent, I insist it's enough to pay back the abbot, yes?
But Andreas, how did you even find so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare for yourself?
Don't worry about me, Clara. I'll be fine. Or I convinced Brother Mathieu to pay me a bit early. I wanted to be sure you could pay your taxes in time.
Bless you 1,000 times, Andrea. God bless. You don't know what this means to us.
I'm happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. It's probably best not to mention it.
You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you.
I'll let you move on with your day. God bless. Till later. Chop chop. Ava. Okay, doesn't let me tell her. Il Peter. God bless. And the demon baby. It's a demon baby. Okay, back to work, I guess. Oh, I don't think I've been this way. These wood carvings are quite curious. What's this? Botilias. I need to get back to work before they fire me. Come on. Andreas, that way. There we go. Is this not the way to the Abbey, oh god? Church? Oh, okay, this is the way. I haven't been to the mills. What? Mill. You doggy. Doggy. Pet the doggy. Always pet the dog. Given a chance, pet the dog. There's a baby. That's my name. Leonhard. Roman ruins. Oh. Holy smokes. Child's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. Collapse. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Okay. Back to work we go. Okay, what's the forest though? Shrine of Saint Sathia and a waterfall. Okay. Need to get back to work though. They'll be mad at me if I don't. Oh wait. Come on, up. Oh, good lord, what's going on here? God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Brother Mathieu. What are you doing out here? I thought you were aware that in addition to my role as Curacao sacrist, I tend to the shrine of Saint Moritz. He is the patron of Tassing and Curacao both, so it is my duty to ensure his reliquary is well cared for. The shrine is always beautifully kept. Whenever I visit, I always leave inspired. I don't understand the fuss, it's only a hand. This one. The martyrdom of Saint Moritz provides inspiration to us all. You are familiar with the life of Saint Moritz, are you not? Yeah, I've read about it. I've been so focused on the masterpiece, I've never had a moment to learn about Saint Moritz. I'm afraid I don't make a habit of learning about every saint I come across. Well, you ought to learn something about Tassing's patron saint while you're here. Something. He sounds very judgy. Oh my god! Look at the cats! No. Look at the cats! Oh my god. Look at those goofy cats. Oh, fucking love them. I love these goofy cats. Stupid camera. By all means, Saint Moritz was most widely known for his martyrdom at the hands of the Romans. He protected a town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn he and his legion were decimated. What do you mean his legion? Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? Yes, he was a Roman citizen and led a legion made up entirely of Christians into Bavaria. When he refused to kill the Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome, the emperor had his legion massacred. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. However, Tassing venerates Saint Moritz because he vows he was the one to convert the town and save it from destruction. Yes, I've been hearing about some of the pagan history in town. Saint Moritz came here, I'm gonna say that one. Indeed, he and his legion was snowed into this pass, and the townsfolk refused to aid them. The daughter of the town's leader, Satya, was moved in spirit and snuck from the town to convert. She led Moritz to spring, and as soon as she was baptized, the snow melted, revealing all manner of fruits. Moritz and his legion were saved by these miraculous gifts, the town was converted, and the rebels fled into the mountains. What happened to Sathia? How did Moritz's hand end up in Tassing? This all sounds a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? The Roman soldiers dismembered St. Moritz for fear he would resurrect like Christ. The Christians of the town fled with his body so that it would not be further desecrated, and his hand was preserved here. What an astounding story. Thank you for the history lesson, Brother Mathieu. You are welcome, Master Mahler. God bless you. Until later, brother. Who are these guys? Carl. Oh, hello, Andreas. Hello, Carl. You seem busier? You seem busier than usual today. I'm behind in my work. I went up to the shrine of St. Moritz this morning to pray for his aid. The candle I lit had all but burned away. I was there so long. Now I need to catch up. And you go to the shrine very often. Your dedication to St. Moritz is impressive. If I'm ever in the church that long, I must have fallen asleep. Oh well, truth be told, I only started going to the shrine more often when Helena became pregnant. Right. Her mother had trouble in childbirth, so I've been paying visits to Moritz and Sathia's shrines to pray for their aid. I hope the saints hear your prayers. I would be better off preparing for the child than praying to the saints. Do you really think the saints will hear you? This one. Don't you know the miracles of St. Moritz, Andreas? He once restored the hand of a monk who was accused as a thief. If he can do that, he can help Helena. Oh. Someone's gonna die of childbirth. Hello, Reba. Very excited for Pentiment. Fortunately, I couldn't watch yesterday. Well, you didn't miss much. It was just the start, so here we are. We're a painter in an abbey. Nothing's happened so far. We're just doing our work and learning about things. Thank you, Andreas. So do I. Well, his wife is definitely going to die. Those are pilgrims. I wish I could talk to them. I am, however, late for work. Rudiger, he's fine. There we go. Scriptorium. I wasn't late. Good. Brother Eddock, this work. I don't know where to start. Inconsistent spacing, rough strokes. That was a rough stroke of my own. You're working like you want to see this place closed. Brother Prior, I'm working to the best of my abilities, and I dispute your criticism. I may not be fast, but I still have my talent. Praise be to God. I still don't know what the game is about. Well, Adorpian, the game is about being a painter who works in an abbey. And apparently there's going to be a crime at some point, and you're going to have to, solve the crime. I think that's it. But so far we have a mysterious baron, an abbey who raises people's taxes, a load of saints, a load of pagans. The baron is shifty because he is known by some people. He apparently beat someone's husband to death. So, all going on. And my painter, Andreas, I could pick how to make him, and I made him... he studied in Italy. He's hedonistic, so he likes girls and drink. He also studied maths and logic at university, and he's good at speaking. So, I thought that would be a good combination for crime solving, and at the same time, fairly... and he's good at medicine. He studied medicine at university. So I thought these traits would be good for him to solve crime, but at the same time, would also be adequate for someone of his station, Nothing too weird. He went to university, he got good at speaking, he learned maths and medicine, and, but he's more of an artistic kind of guy. I clicked the wrong button. It's pretty cool, though, very pretty. And I have to give voices to all these characters, which is going to kill me. And Brother Guy, why are you still on this page? What's wrong with you?
Normally you are so reliable. Man, pot monk, that's too much. Many apologies, Brother Prior. I will work harder. Now he's gonna annoy Piero, our local Mario. Piero, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check on his progress, and this is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupted by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? Well, you're not the one who will have to answer for it, so why should you care? Typical.
Excuse me, Prior Ferink, but I believe your point is made. God, shut up, Ferink! Stop talking out of your frustrations on an taking out your frustrations on an old man. I think this one, the nicer one. Andreas, I will remind you that I am the master of this scriptorium, and you are a guest here. What voice did I give him? I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Pierre's work is unacceptably slow. You're insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh, God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work, and I accept responsibility for it. Prior Ferenc is right. Oh, God, here he comes. Oh, no, this guy. Oh, no. Too many characters, too many voices.
Prior Ferenc, is this mine? It must be, yes?
It is, my lord. I can
No, I don't want excuses. I've come all this way, and I have to be honest, I expected more. It's nowhere near finished, and the style is, well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought I made my desires clear.
He does look a bit like you. Who looks like me? Who looks like me? Why does the Baron sound like Lord Farquaad? Glad I didn't miss much. Hopefully I'll understand the story. I don't think I understand the story, so don't worry. Does he sound like Lord Farquaad? I just wanted to make him sound like a fuckface. So, you know.
Hello.
That's his voice. Clicking the wrong button.
I feel like my generosity towards Kirso is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story? No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course. We only want to accommodate you.
The monk. Well, Lord Farquaad is fuckface, yeah.
Oh, Andreas, good to see you again.
My lord, not respectively. Good to see you, Lawrence. That would be a bit much. How should I... Okay, how should I respond to this? The abbot already seems annoyed. Okay, yeah, he does. Just nod. Don't irritate the abbot. Simply addressing him as my lord would be appropriate. Greet him with his Christian name. Your brothers and comrades and I. Yeah, this one. It acknowledges him respectfully without being overly familiar. My lord.
Father Gernot, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He is clearly capable.
I look like the prior. Which prior? Wait. The guy with the big beard? Ferenc? No. Patrão do mosteiro. He is. The guy with the darker beard. No, I don't. Jesus Christ, look. I'm not balding. I don't have any tonsure on me. I have quite good hair for how old I am. Look, I'm going on 33 and I don't have a single white hair, so, you know. Shit. Wrong button.
Well, my lord, why not Brother Guy? Complete it if speed is your concern. No, I'm not talking about that's fine. But the art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do the others. Of course, I mean, if Andreas is all right with it.
If it takes the pressure off of Brother Piero, I'll be delighted to complete the work. Oh well, Abbot, I'm trying to finish my masterpiece at the moment. Well, I will do what I have to do. I'll be nice.
Well, there we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. Excellent. By the way, Father Abbot, am I still welcome at your table for supper? Naturally, my lord. Wonderful. I'd like Andreas to join us.
I have made plans with the Drukos, but I'm gonna say nothing, because if the Lord tells you you're gonna have dinner with him, you are gonna have dinner with him.
Well, that would be quite unusual. Unusual or not, I doubt that my good friend the Prince Bishop would deny additional guests at his table. What do you think? I understand, yes. You're right, of course. Andres may join us for supper. I look forward to it.
God, he's getting progressively sexier, isn't he? Old Baron.
Yes, the manuscript.
Look, if you want me to voice your games, you know, I'm here. I have, 1,000 different voices, all of them terrible. I'm here, I'm queer, I'll do your voices for your game.
You had this planned.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't. I even clicked the wrong buttons all the time. I didn't plan shit.
You must have put your hook in the Baron.
Language?
This morning when you ambushed him in town.
Oh, go to hell, Ferenc. Why are you mad at me? I'm trying to help. That's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am.
Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the Abbot, and the Abbey.
Prior Ferenc is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions. Gay, can you stop flattering the Prior for 1 minute? If anyone is the embarrassment hits you, Ferenc, you're so insincere and you're so obvious about it, Guy. Say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna try and diffuse it by saying nothing. Brothers! Oh. Illuminata, if you please, Sisters Den and I would prefer it if you could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here.
Of course. Get back to work, everyone.
Illuminata to the rescue. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it now. Finish my work here and wash up in the lavatorium for supper at the Abbot's table. Okay, supper at the Abbot's table. Still can't figure this out. I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. From the library of the University of Five Churches. The Hungarians call it PEX. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology, Georg of Gran. A friend of his? Did Ferenc steal this? Uh-oh. Subtile, translate! Text on astronomy, it looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Sloppy bookhand couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Bastard strip, Burgundian, Flemish, not from here, not recently. That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and the margins. It's
Is he notating the text from the University in Pex? Is he notating the text from his for his personal use? Is he notating the text for the benefit of future readers? Personal use. In any case, it's a thorough commentary. Uh-oh, this looks suspicious, doesn't it? Looks like devil's work! Devil in the Abbey! We got a pope tonight, so, you know, I want to tell him this abbey has a fucking demon in it. What's this? Looks scribbled, not like Ferring to be sloppy, and he didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Greek, to be sure. Ah, good thing I learned Greek. Send me the pages, I'll have them translated by tomorrow. You have other work to do. I'm glad I learned Greek. Maybe I should have learned Greek at some point. I can't make any sense of this. I did learn Greek, though. Greek and Italian. That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a word, just a jumble of letters. This must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? Wait. The volvula I found also has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? The outer ring of the volvula is marked with alchemical symbols, but this cipher has astrological symbols. There's something I'm missing, I suppose. I'll have to figure it out in due time. But I'll copy this down now to reference later. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Can I talk to, Illuminata? No? It's his old thing again. I still don't know how to connect the elemental symbols and on the volvula with the astrological symbols on the cipher. Okay, so this is something I'm going to have to figure out. Okay, so that's fine. Till I figure out the connection, I can't decipher the note I found in Ferring's book. Okay. I found the secret passage in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. If I could find some way into the library, I'm sure there's a book I could use. Okay, going into the library. Since Illuminati is in MS for today, perhaps I can find a way in after dark. Okay, we're sneaking into the library. And if all else fails, perhaps I could ask Werner Stolz. He lives off to the north of the Commons. I have a sense he doesn't like me much, but I'll find a way to get information out of him. Sneaking into the library it is. We're gonna eat, but I just want to check. Have I been here? I think I should wash my hands. Where do I clean myself? Do I clean my hands? Ah, here we go. Piero. Andreas, I'm so glad you're joining us for supper, though the circumstances are unusual to be sure. I want to be able to speak with you. None of the brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. That's a shame. I always enjoy our talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. These men are far above my station. I wish you could take my place, Brother Piero. You deserve the honor. Supper with an abbot and nobleman. I could get used to this. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me. You're my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas. Oh, no, Andreas. You are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. And when you leave all of us at Kiosaw Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lawrence, the Baron Rothwagel, to help you in your career. Yeah. He's wrong, you know. Ferenc is wrong about you being slow. There's nothing wrong with your style. It's not old just because nobleman says so. Don't trouble yourself over it. The time passes for us all. Things change. The future will write over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. Hurry, and he shuffles along. Washing my hands. See? People do wash their hands. No one wants to eat dinner with poopy hands. Shall I just go eat? Okay, let's not keep them waiting. Oh god, it's gonna be a lot of voices. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Are you trying to fuck me, by any chance? Father Gernot, Father Thomas, Prior Ferring? Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah." Oh no, it's Matthew. Wait. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." The Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? Some yes, not really to be honest. Nod head, shake head. Nod. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. It reminds me, Father Gernot, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that he has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My God, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine, fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Why not? Where should we start? I must respect Father Abbott's wishes that his state, my lord, remain solid. He's really put me in a difficult position. Why not join in the debate? It may bring everyone closer to understanding truth. It would be wise to defer to the abbot's authority and decline. I need to be quiet, I don't know what else to do. To hell with the abbot, if he can't handle little criticism, he isn't fit to sit at a fancy table. Yeah, well, I must respect Father Abbott's wishes at this table, my lord. Is the Baron a Protestant? He seems to be heading that way. I'm guessing he might be the one who gets murdered. You know, I think he's gathering up a lot of enemies in a very short amount of time. I'm gonna... Et tu, Andreas? I expected more of you. Enough! Lord Rothfogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther, neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and a donation of my copy of Historia Taciae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm stuck here now. Thank you, Andreas, for not letting him engage you in this, in his debate. No good would have come of it. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. Oh boy. This will be remembered our actions have consequences then. Yeah, our actions have consequences, yeah. Don't worry about Father Gernot and the Baron. I'm sure it'll all be fine by morning. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. Seems unlikely. I think the Baron should apologize if he wants to be forgiven. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk. Thank God. Good night, my son. Hopefully it's not another of those games that looks like your actions have consequences, but in the end it's just an illusion. Yeah, I hope not. I don't think so. People have quite liked this game, so I should get some sleep. Ah, shit. I can't get back in. Oh, I should have gone to during supper I should have gone to the library. There's consequences, big ones. Oh fuck. Well, thanks, Gujagoot. I should have gone to the library. That annoys me. Gonna have to wait another day before I can go. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. What was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. Storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. I should get back to the Gertners. Okay, he's telling me to go talk to the Baron. Maybe not. What's this? Huh? A ghost! Are you alright, Master Mahler? Did you see that in the aqueduct? I think so. The ghost? There must be a better explanation than that. Well, I'm not here to tell you what you saw. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Yes, he's the murderer. Interesting, I don't think it was a ghost. Have you ever seen one? Well, I think I found Johan's lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mahler. I will, thank you, Till. What if I go into the forest at night? Am I going to get killed by a wolf? Shrine of Saint Satya. The carving of Saint Satya. It looks quite old. Can't touch it. Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto hasn't split it up. The waterfall must flow down from the snow melt in the mountains above the abbey. Saint Satya looking an awful lot like Artemis. Yeah, there's a lot of paganism in this. Old salt mine. Oh, I don't want to fall in. Tassing's old salt mine, how the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. Well, not much to the forest. Not much to see, not much to do. Most of the fellings. This felling is for the abbey's renovation and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. Smokey's home? Smokey? Don't think Smokey's up. I wanted to apologize to the Drukos. Ah! Oh! Pale horse! Still on the floor! I'm gonna not say anything. Matins! The pale horse! Death! Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes? Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you're with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine it must have been quite alarming. Is she alright? She's walled in, isn't she? She is, yes. Sister Emily's a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. Oh, so she has schizophrenia then, or something like that. What is she doing in there? Does she live in a church? How long has she been here? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. With all the yelling and such. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I gave her communion through a window to her cell. Judging. Her cell? She's an anchoress, a religious hermit so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. Yeah, you're right, Septar. You're right. She's dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, even ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. She looked at Tassing, or was she a nun at Kirsau? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria, after it burned down. Well, she set it on fire. She set the fire, calling it now. I'm a confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kirsau could read, even poor brother Volkbert. Who's Volkbert? Oh boy, I haven't met this guy yet. Thank you, Father Thomas.
Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. This is going to be her voice. Remind me that this is her voice. Yes, hello. Visions. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Oh, so just different voices, okay.
Of course, sister.
She seems unhappy. It sounds like she's in a great deal of pain. Medicine we go.
She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. The spiritual pain comes from revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can, but the physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints.
Yeah, me too, sister. Yeah, exactly, me too.
I know of no cure for that save prayer to the Almighty.
Your favourite voice is the Scottish one. Brother Edak. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger?
Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend, some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts.
Uh-oh. What did you do, Orpian? What was that? What was that? Which voice was I doing? Oh, God. Should have something to suck on. Now. I mean a cough drop or something, because my throat. Coming over now. Wow. Ah, see? Hydrating.
And now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas.
Nighty night, Father. And, keep the weirdo inside, I suppose? I'm sorry, Drukas. I wanted to talk to you. That's what she said. Wow. Alright. Get in the farm. Hello. It's me. That guy's sleeping on a chair. Okay, no. Yeah, books. Books. Getting late. I should get some rest. I don't think I have more to do. I saw a ghost. Look at his cap! Oh, he has wonderful locks, doesn't he? Oh, you should probably put the bucket under that. Here come the matins. Oh no. Okay, he sleeps a long time. Time to get back to work. Shh! It's all right, Ursula. Good morning, what happened? Good morning, do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've gotten almost all the leaks now. That's the baby's voice. It's the baby's voice. Ursula's my first child, and she's been a handful, but I think I have the hang of it now. Big Jorg has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Ava when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. I'm not yet. I just wanted to be helpful. I have two older brothers, both married, so there are plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I appreciate the offer. You'll make a fine husband someday, Andreas. When will this storm let up? It's going all morning. Peter and Jorg are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Oh my! Is the farm in danger?
Certainly hope everything's alright at the Abbey. There's always danger with this much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it'll be as God wills it. We must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you. Oh, thank you. How kind. Yeah, the baby speaks like a demon. You know, it's canon. Here, sorry I couldn't prepare any more. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello, by the way. Didn't Otto ask me to? Probably called you. Do I want to know? Then be a good friend to him and just tell her. So what? They're not married, are they? Neither are you yet. Why not test the waters, eh? They'll probably be happy together. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck here. Oh, he did. Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thanks, you too. Good luck. Also try to stay dry, after seeing these bums leave. Be good, Ursula. Uh-oh. Andreas? You doing alright, Peter? Oh, I didn't see that the wall was broken. Is that from the flood? From storm, huh? It's always like this? Is it always like this? No, I'm not. Some of our sheep escaped, and I'd rather not spend my morning fixing this damn wall for the third time this year. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. All babies are demons. Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Oh, at least I didn't get to voice Big York. Hello. So I can't go this way. Andreas.
Hello, Andreas.
Good morning, Andreas. So, Otto and Ava, huh?
Yes? What about them?
Otto was a good eye, I can't fault him that. How is the courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? Come now, tell me, did you see details about what's going on between them?
I guess. She's a good, strong-willed woman. I must not gossip, Andreas. Oh no, I'm not a gossip, Andreas.
I do not ask this to pour water onto the wound mill, but for the concern I have for the happiness of my friends. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand what things stand. I'm just curious. This one.
Of course, Andreas. Fancy talk for being nosy. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it.
Oh?
He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other, seems to me. If you found the right person, you should go for it. It's what I would do.
What stopped you? Where's Mistress Schmidtin, if I may ask?
Well, that's a person.
You just haven't found the right person. You can trust me, Andreas. I'm a friend. I have an intended Sabine waiting for me in the window.
No. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing.
Worry not, it could happen at any moment, Andreas. It may not be as remarkable as people say.
One hopes so. Oh, I must get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk.
Ta-ta! Bakery. Ulrich. God be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm. I hope it lets up soon. Morning, I'm sure it'll let Morning, I'm sure it'll let up soon. Good morning, it's annoying. I have to walk all the way up to the Abbey in this. As God wills it.
Ulrich, I paid Gret for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it.
It is no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky for me. Who's Lucky? Oh, big bald man.
Of course. Now I'm off to home and then to the Pfeiffers.
Good morning, Agnes. What's going on at the Pfeiffers? In this weather, can't the Pfeiffers wait?
Helena was about a month to go before her child is due.
Has about a month ago.
The last one was hard. He didn't make it. God rest his soul. I just want to give her the best chances she can have.
It is in God's hands. Trust in Providence.
Always, Ulrich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Toodaloo. Good day to you both, and Andreas. Stay out of the rain.
Tell Helena I will pray for her health.
She will appreciate that, Andreas. Thank you. Until later.
Ta-da. Toodaloo. Hippity-poppity-pop-it-up. God, he does look angry, doesn't he? Bless you, Andreas. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Jesus Christ. The lightning. Scared me. Gret. Andreas, such pleasure to see you, and looking so handsome as always. Back for more of my rye? Dear Gret, you know I can't stay away from your rye. I was passing by and I thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Andreas! I was passing by and I thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rye. Be well. Until later, Gret. I will visit your Gret later. More ruins. I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. That's a locked door. Stolz house. Passing is lucky to have so much wound warp. Actually, growing, I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Oh God! Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I ate a goat.
And then there's this lad. Even his bagpipes have a face. Okay, not much to see here. That's the baker. What's here? Steinauer. Can't go up. No one's home. Pretty nice houses, though. Look. Pretty comfortable, all things considered. Look. Fireplace, some firewood, stone walls, they have some windows. A bunch of furniture. I don't think this one would be this isn't a thing, though, I believe. Not yet. Like this dresser here, I don't think that's a thing yet. Oh, pet the cat. Pet the cat. Pet Schlan. Schlan. That's what I'm going to call my cat. I'm going to get a cat and call him Schlan. I'm going to call him Schlan Pudding. Instead of flan, get it? Schlan.
Schlanzikatze. Church in Druckers. Okay, I have to talk to the Druckers. Oh. Okay, they invited me for Din, but I didn't show. Oh, there's people here. Okay. What do they want?
Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at.
I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard.
Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway.
Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily?
Plan footing.
It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation's going to crack.
I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Good day, Master Marlowe.
Good day, Father Thomas. Everything all right with the church? I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Oh yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the danger severe rainfall can pose to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. It'll be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas.
And you, Father Thomas, ta-ta. I like your robes. Very Lutheran. Where is everyone? I want to talk to people. I want to talk to them and apologize for not having gone to Din. Power farm. This place I can go in? No. Johan's family could be hands for the hand of wax. They were here yesterday. I could have talked to them. I guess now it's raining I can't do that. Otilia, right, the old lady. Talk about the Baron. That's a nice... Look at her house. It's so nice. Oh, she even has some paintings on the walls. Do paintings exist at this point? In frames like this? You want something? You want something? Oh, guess not. You're gonna talk about your fucking dead husband, but apparently not. Fucking crazy old cook. Piggies. Nope, wrong way. Andreas! I don't think that they have paintings on the wall. No, I don't think so either. Go to the mill. Maybe someone's talking to me. Can I pet that down? Can I pet that down? Outer farms. More farms. Nothing. Tapestry show. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. What a curious mill. The wind turns the sails and that powers the grinding stone. Do I go to the ruins again? Is anyone at the ruins? No. No ghost.
Hello, Master... Oh, fuck, how did he speak? Hello, Master Mahler.
No, he wasn't Scottish, no. Hello, Till. Bumped into any ghosts lately? Eh? No, not since we last spoke. Good. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get sights like this in the cities, I expect. Can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no.
Could do without the mud on my shoes, but the aqueduct does make a nice silhouette. Oh yes, Tassing's full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writings on them, as I can't read Latin myself, but you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, you'll have to tell me if they match the old legends I read about. What sort of legends? I didn't know you could read. Well, when Father Mathias was abbot, he would let me borrow books from the Abbey's library. It's going Irish now. I think he read through half of that library before Father Gernot became abbot. He and Father Thomas are strict about which books should be read. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan laws. Still, the accounts of the Romans in Tassing are my favourite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Metellus defeated the Rati, I think it was. Heavy snowfall had him caught in his very valley. Barbarians on all sides. When Mars sent a wolf to the night, instead of killing the beast, Gaius followed it to a magical spring with 3 trees covered in all kinds of fruit. Mars provided a wolf and the spring, and Gaius Metellus founded Tassing after defeating the barbarians to honour Mars. That's where all this came from. It sounds a lot like the story Brother Matthew told me about St. Moritz, about Roman gods, of course. Surprised that Kiersau has any record of Tassing before St. Moritz arrived. Good story if nothing else. I hadn't thought of that. Both were something in this valley, weren't they? His writing is very hard to read. I wonder if it's the same story. Oh, I don't know about all that, Master Mahler. A lot of stories get mixed up over the years. It might be all fable, but I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you're connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on. Wise words, I feel the same. I'd rather look forward to new opportunities, but I see the value in looking back. It's been good chatting with you, Master Mahler, but I'd better get back to work. You let me know if you find any particularly good books in that library, alright? I will. Till later, Till. A very well-read shepherd, that is. Martin? Hey, Martin! Eat shit, Andreas! Achoo! Uh-oh. The fucking plague. I should get to the scriptorium. Gernot will not give me give me a niffle if I'm late again. How do I get to the forest? Anyone, I want to see Smokey. Where was Smokey? Was Smokey here? No, this is the,
Good to see you, Andreas.
Old Otto. Anyone else? No. Oh, here we go. Smokey! Oh god. Smokey and Vaclav. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Vaclav first. Fast. Oh, hello! Hello. Not a local, are you? No, I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Smokey, a friend of yours? Why stay out here in the forest? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing, but he's let me stay with him, so yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romany. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Oh, he's a Romany. That's interesting. I searched to find whatever is different. It's the difference in an artist's style that makes their work unique. Different is really different, not better or worse. you're the artist staying up at Kearsau. Yep, just visiting Tassing for some time. My name is Andreas Mahler. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right, I'm Vaclav, a travelling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpening knives, mending small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Vaclav, or do the people of Tassing need much tinkering? Well, I actually came to visit Kearsau's library. I'd hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. No one's allowed inside the library except the sisters. I'm not surprised they'd turn you away. Father Gernot is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptory most days. That. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. Yeah, racist bastard. What were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They existed with him since the dawn of time. That's a fascinating idea, but Genesis clearly says that the Lord created heavens and the earth. How ridiculous. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons water and earth. And the world was aether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. I've never considered it out there before. You might be onto something. Be careful, Vaclav. People have been in prison for talking like that. Don't be a fool. God created the elements just as much as anything else. Gonna warn him because the abbot is a cunt. I'm well aware, Master Mahler. Nevertheless, I thank you for your concern. Anyway, I should get back to work. See you later, Vaclav. You're now smoking.
Oh, Master Marlon!
Yes?
We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the, waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, I don't, but people call me Smokey.
You're the charcoal burner.
Yes! I'm just out in the forest near the kilns. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, just being friendly.
Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Mahler.
Until then, very hard voice to do. God. Anyone like that voice? It was incredibly hard to do.
I'm smoking.
Loved it. Well, thank you. Do you know what didn't love it? My throat. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he looks cool. I'm guessing the Baron's going.
God be with you, Andreas.
Is God with us? Look at this rain. Are you still preparing to leave even in this weather? Hydrate. Yes, that's the point, Septile. Smoky lungs.
The weather's unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Salmonella, will be arriving today.
Lady Salmonella?
My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives.
How long have they been married?
7 years now. She's a fine woman, a true lady.
I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves.
I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was disappointed that you didn't debate him at supper, but he understands that you didn't want to anger the abbot.
Right, you still have work here for the next month or two. Part of the art of rhetoric is understanding the right forum in which to persuade someone. Should have known the Luther's positions against the church wouldn't have been a welcome topic. Is the abbot's table. It's the abbot's table. The abbot's rules. That was not the right forum for the abbot.
My lord's always wants to discuss things when the mood hits him. He is often alone, in feeling it, unfortunately.
Is there any chance I could redeem myself in the Baron's eyes? Oh, so I have 2 goods and 2 bads. No. Perhaps not on this occasion. I believe you may have offended the Baron in some other way as well. Oh no. Some way? Or some ways. I would not fret too much about it, Master Mallow. He's a forgiving man. Where has your master gone then? He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say when he'd be back. I hope he returns soon. The rain is turning everything to mud. That seems odd given the weather. My lord might surprise you, Andreas. He never minds getting mud on his boots. Of course, I'm the one who has to clean them. Baron seems to be quite an unusual man in many ways. Well, I apologise for taking up so much of your time. Good luck, good speed, and I hope you can keep dry. It may be so. I only know him as my lord for these last 7 years. That reminds me, did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way up this morning? Surely you don't mean me. Oh. It can only be Martin Bauer. No, he was shorter than you by 2 hands at least. That can only be Martin Bauer. He ran past me in the meadow as I was walking up the hill. He was in quite a hurry. Ha! That would explain my lord's missing rings. Do you believe he stole them? What rings are these? Frown. Not from me, no. From my lord. 1 gold, 1 silver, handful of gold. Gulden. That's coin, I'm guessing. Golden. Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the Goldens in different regions, they're generally equivalent to the Florentine florin. And a book the Baron was planning to give to the Abbey. Stole the book! He stole the Historia Tassier. I believe so, yes. I went to pack the Baron's things and they were missing. The boy's a known thief. It wouldn't surprise me if he's responsible for the missing rings. That would explain it then. Regrettably, he had ample opportunity for this theft. Yesterday, I caught the boy with the hat, Martin, I suppose, peering in through the window. I could have admonished him at the time, but, well, he seemed harmless. That's a shame. I hope the Baron won't be too put out. My lord is a man of some means. He won't miss the gold or the rings. I do think he will be upset about the book. He was quite excited for the abbot to see it. In any case, I must finish preparing the horses. It was good talking to you, Andreas. Of course, I hope the rain lets up for you soon. Willing, God willing. Until next time. Ta-ta. So where could the Baron have gone? Anything I can snoop. Snoop and loopin'. The abbot's house. That boy Martin stole some stuff. It's called Martin Bauer, isn't he? Maybe I can talk to his family? I have to work, but maybe during my meal? Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing the abbot had auto-replaced the roof to the scriptorium and library last month. With the what? Calefactory. Communal warming room in monasteries. Calefactories are usually attached to the cloister. Oh, excuse me. But in Kiersau, it is part of the old abbey, and therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It keeps the monks warm and the library dry. Oh, that's good. With the calefactory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. Instead of bragging about our good fortune, you should think upon your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. The abbot's foresight saved a lot of our work and protected what is in the library. Dan hasn't fared as well. I'm sure they'll be fine. More important, if they're not, I am care. Brother Guy, your hat is harder than the stone of this floor. We have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Brother Piero. Haven't you seen him yet today? I did, before Brother Guy arrived. Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. What? Why is Matthew ringing the bell? Can't be terse already. I pray it stops soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears. Uh-oh. Did they kill Brother Piero? Uh-oh. It's not stopping. I suppose that means we're being summoned to the chapter house. God give me the strength to endure the rain. It's 50 feet, old man. You'll be fine. God give me the strength to endure this man. Uh-oh. Did they kill Brother Piero? Oh no. Not Mario. I enjoyed doing his voice. Yes, I'm Brother Piero. Ha ha! It's still not stopping. What's going on? This can't all be because of the storm. I should see what's the matter. Sounded like a scream coming from the cloister. Holy smokes, there's a scream. Where's the cloister? Cloister, here we go. Maybe the chapter house? I think something terrible has happened, Master Andreas. Uh-oh. Oh no, they killed Piero. It's not Piero, it's the Baron. They killed the Baron. I told you. Haha! I told you they were going to kill the Baron. I think it's the Baron. He's been hurt. I think he's more than hurt. I think he's fucking dead. Please, Father. Where is Brother Florian? Have him come quickly. Be silent, brother. Brother Florian, if you please. Oh! I'm sorry, Father. There's nothing to be done. He's dead. Ah! Crime solving time, exactly. Sister Margaret, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Margaret back to the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. Matthew just arrived. He wasn't here. God protect us. The Baroness was a friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. Why is he so worried about the Prince Bishop? This abbey is odd in more than one way. Its existence offends some in the church. We are far enough from Rome in Mainz that everyone forgets about us, but this could bring unwanted attention. Florian, how easily do you think you could dispose of the body? Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting precious time? Do you want to see the soldiers of Prince Bishop march upon our steps and hung your brothers and sisters? And fling your brothers and sisters out of their home? God protect us. No, no! Ave Maria Gracia Plena! Silence! Quiet! Calm yourselves. All of you! Father Abbot, Baron Rothwagel's manservant is already preparing to leave. The Baron's wife should be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time for rash decisions. Yes, yes, you're right. Forgive me. But then, what will we do? We must send the Baron's man to the court of the Prince Bishop in Freising at once. Mother Cecilia, the Baron said the Prince Bishop's Archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the Imperial Diet. Even better, swift action will silence any whispers of impropriety on our part. Given the Baron's stature, the Archdeacon will undoubtedly come to investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully and pray for a speedy resolution. Yes, yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Brother Voislav, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until the Prince Bishop's man arrives.
What? Brother Piero? Why?
That's absurd. Father Gernot, I implore you to reconsider. Say nothing. Father Gernot.
He was caught in flagrante delicto, covered in blood with a knife in his hand.
Father, do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed?
Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger.
I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this.
No anger? Not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas? This is not a subject for debate. When the Prince Bishop's man arrives, we must not be empty-handed.
Even if Piero wanted to kill the Baron, he's not physically capable of the act. He wasn't angry. Anyone who was in the scriptorium knows that. Even Guy knows that. He has an advanced palsy in his hand that affects his fingers. He could barely hold a knife, much less use it to kill someone. If I wanted a medical opinion, I would ask Brother Florian or the respectable Dr. Stoltz. I don't, and this is not your affair. It is my affair if you're going to make me part of Brother Piero's supposed motive. Forgive me, Father Gernot, I just don't think that Brother Piero could have done this.
I am through debating this with you. My decision stands. Brother Voislav will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here again until tomorrow. Do you understand me?
Say nothing. I'm just going to say nothing. Andreas, listen to me. I sympathize with you. I don't think Piero did this either, but this isn't the time to push the abbot. I'm sure the other brothers and sisters believe Piero is innocent as well, but the abbot is worried about the Prince Bishop's attention. If you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear them. To do something that can't let Piero die for something you didn't do. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and you're right. You need to think clearly. Go to the Druckers, eat a good meal, and come back at noon. Monastic hour corresponding to 3 p.m. We won't have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone and I'll let you in. Let in for what? To examine the body. Ooh, actually going to do that. Okay, okay. I should follow Florian's advice and go to the Druckers. Hopefully it will clear my hair. I should also talk to, because of the symbols on the thing.
Can't I go to the previous day? I should talk to someone. I don't remember the name. I remember what it looked like. I should talk to the Bowers as well. I should talk to a guy. Anyone remember the guy's name? The guy I should talk to? About the symbols? Where is this?
Good day, Andreas. Back from the Abbey already. It's only noon. Andreas, are you alright?
No, something terrible has happened. I'm not sure. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Not sure.
Well, why don't you come inside and sit down for a minute?
If it's not an imposition, I'd appreciate a moment's rest. Yes, this has been a good idea as a distraction.
Not an imposition at all. My friends are always welcome in my house. Besides, I could use your opinion on something.
Good day, Andreas. Should I fix your plate? It's not too much trouble. I'd appreciate it. I'm always glad to eat your cooking, Marie. Oh, I'm sorry I don't have much of an appetite. Oh my, Klaus, you must invite Andreas over more often so I can hear someone compliment my food.
Heh, your cooking's lovely, darling.
Hello. Hello, Berthold. How are you?
Sleepy. Come back to my workshop.
I'm going to do a new run of Till Eulenspiegel. It was a printing a few years ago in Strasbourg, but it was awful. Almost bereft of illustrations. What do you think of these new ones? They look wonderful. Excellent work. The figures and composition are terrific, but the background is quite dense and busy. That. I would suggest running this in 2 passes with the black background elements and a lighter ink to help the characters stand out.
It's a fine idea. I'll pass on your compliments to Marie.
Are these her woodcuts?
They are. The drawings were mine, but she did the block cuts. I've got enough talent to draw the designs, but only she can do the woodcuts and the type.
Ah, you're a team.
Bless you, bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I'm hungry.
Amen.
Andreas, what were the bells for at the Abbey? They were sounding for a long time. The visiting nobleman, Lawrence Rothvogel, was found murdered in a chapter house.
God in heaven, he just rode by here yesterday.
Yes, and it gets worse. One of the elderly brothers I work with in the scriptorium, Piero, was accused of the crime. Ah, that's awful. A murder in Kirsau. How could a monk do such a thing?
I'm sorry, Andreas. The Baron seemed like an interesting man, and I know he's been a patron of the Abbey for years. How did he die? Could it have been an accident? Does the abbot really believe that Brother Piero killed him? He's always spoken of him in the kindest terms.
It seemed like Lawrence had been stabbed, but I don't know. There was a lot of blood around him. There was a lot of blood, but I'd rather not speculate about what happened. I'd rather spare you the details, but it's hard to believe what happened to him was natural. This way. Not giving too much away. But no, I can't believe Piero did it. I can't imagine him doing him harming anyone.
Oh, don't hold back on my account. I've had children and even helped Agnes deliver a few. I'm not squeamish. Yes, blood! Okay, he did it. The kid did it. But if it wasn't Brother Piero, who do you think it could have been? I did see Lucky Steinauer get into a shouting argument with Lawrence yesterday, just before I walked by your place. Yeah, the Baron was a visiting nobleman, but he was the patron of the monastery. His family had been patrons of the monastery for a long time. He commissioned a book from them to help them along.
Lucky? Why would he have cause to shout at a nobleman?
Select a food item to eat finally.
Sausage?
Egg pasta? Sausage? Farmer's bread? I'll have the bread. There's probably something else going on you wouldn't know about, dear. What do you mean by that? I'm not one to trade gossip, but if you really want to know, talk to some of the older women in town. Or Mother Cecilia up at the Abbey. Could it have something to do with the nuns? Why Mother Cecilia? I didn't realise she saw much of Tassing. But would Lucky argue with Lawrence about nuns? Oh, there's no need for that. Lucky is a forthright man. I'm sure if you ask him, he'll tell you what the argument was about. Thank you both. That's good advice. There's something else, though. When Lawrence and I were walking through the meadow, the widow Kemperin came out of the woods and,
Yes?
well, she cursed him. I'm not surprised. Attila's late husband Rannig ran afoul of Lawrence on his last visit to Tassing. I don't remember the details, but Rannig died just last year and Attila hasn't been the same since. Sausage.
She was always an old bitch, even before she was old.
Klaus! That's enough. She's had to deal with a job's lot in life. And now she lives all alone at the edge of the woods. There are rumours she's going to lose her property soon.
I do pity her, even if she is a... Klaus? Bitter woman.
There should be some exception in the law for her to inherit. It seems like it would be more just, yes. Shrug.
It wasn't always this way. I think my great-grandmother inherited this land way back when.
Well, if men changed it, they can change it back.
You're right, as always, my dear. Enough about Attilia. Is there anything else you think he may have done it?
I don't know if he has any ill intent, but Brian Ferring has been acting strangely since the day Lawrence arrived.
Perhaps an academic disagreement? I know they're both avid readers, both of classics and new works. On his last visit, the Baron bought a book on astronomy for him. I know the Prior has some similar interests.
But would the Prior kill someone over a simple disagreement? It's not outlandish. When I was in the university, I saw men throw punches over small academic concerns.
Ha! Who hasn't?
What is an opinion for some is a testament of faith for others and worth killing for.
That may be so, but I've seen that sort of anger in Prior Ferenc. I've never seen that sort of anger in Prior Ferenc, not even when Gernot was made abbot instead of him. Afterward, he seemed bitter, but never violent. It just doesn't seem to be part of his character.
So, Lucky, the widow, and the Abbey Prior. Anyone else? There was something strange when we approached the abbey together. Mother Cecilia was outside with some of the sisters. Mother Cecilia scowled and took the nuns inside without saying a word.
It sounds like they have a history, at least.
I don't know Mother Cecilia personally, but I've never heard anyone speak badly of her. I do not. Who is Lucky? Lucky is a bald man we just saw. He's a stonemason or something. It was the bald man talking to the priest about the church's foundations. If she had cause to dislike the Baron, I must believe she had good reason.
Well, Andreas, it sounds like there's a lot to look into.
Thank you for talking to me. I was feeling overwhelmed. Thank you for your care. It's helped me understand how I can help Piero.
You're always welcome here, Andreas, anytime.
Yeah! You are especially welcome with this one. God be with you, Andreas. Thank you, God be with you. Thank you, be good until I come back there to work. That would be nice.
I'll try!
Okay, I have to get to the monastery now. Right. I have several leads to follow, but where should I start? I could talk to Lucky Steinau. He's probably working in front of his house. The widow Kemperin lives south of here, near Franz Bauer. Friar Ferring is usually at the scriptorium, but I won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Still, nothing would prevent me from talking to Mother Cecilia in the convent. But if I don't attend Brother Florian's examination of the body at the Abbey, he'll have to do it without me. It's not time, though, is it? Because I do want to examine the body. But I also want to talk to people. Now, where's Lucky? Get the Bowers. Let's go to the Bowers. Oi, you kid.
Hey there, Andreas.
Your kid stole something. Speak with the widow. Okay, I'll go speak with the widow. Crazy old widow. Occult hands connect the symbols. I don't know how many symbols.
Well, if it isn't a rotten Baron's new best friend.
Nice to see you too, Attilia. Afternoon, I'm glad to find you in such a good mood.
Pah! Sarcasm, how original! What do you want? You must be bothering me for something.
I wanted to ask you some questions about Lawrence Rockwood's murder. We never really talked, but thought it's time to get acquainted. That's nice.
No one wants to talk to a surly old widow out of the goodness of their heart. No, I know your type. You want something from me. What is it, boy? Spit it out.
Not a young man come to entertain an old widow out of simple Christian charity. If you insist, I was hoping you could answer some questions about Baron Rockwood's death. What do? Do I keep going at it? She's not going to like it that I call it charity, so I'm going to go with the death.
Oh, is that what all those bells were for? My, what a blessing! Not the first time Perchta answered my call. You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns that entire abbey to the ground. And that's all I have to say about it.
What did the Baron do to run your ire? How's the abbot crossed you somehow? The life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes?
You think I care about what happens to some old monk? Ah, idiot! Kill them all! See if I care! Every agent of the church should die.
Where's this anger coming from? Is it something I can help with? I shouldn't talk about the church like that. You could bring inquisitors down on Tassa. This one.
No! Well, maybe. Don't suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush?
I'm not so strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places, if that's what you need. Hold on, are you asking me to do chores?
Not often someone offers to help out old Attilia. Fine, you do some things for me, maybe it'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up things. I'm too old to do. Things I'm too old to do. You got some place to be?
Oh. 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 She's not going to want to talk to me again. I need to go do the,
I could die at any moment.
Okay, I need to do the, Okay. So I wanted to talk to people. Sulfuric cipher, occult hands. Is this what I need to talk to? France?
Hey, Mala! You seen my son?
I saw him running from the abbey this morning, actually. Not today, as something happened to Martin.
That fucking rat! That layabout was asleep when I went into the fields. He told his mother he was sick. Did he say anything to you? Like where he was going?
He told me to eat shit, actually.
Yeah. God damn it, how many times have I told him? Must be his mother's influence. He sure has. Shh. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. If you see him again, will you tell Cat?
Who's Cat?
Right, his wife. She's driving me crazy about it.
I'll let Cat know if I run into him.
Good. Till later, Mala.
Till then. Hello. Welcome to the stream. First time? I wanted to find Lucky. I don't know where Lucky lives. Anyone remember where Lucky lives? Nothing to say, nothing special. Oh, there he is. Lucky.
Hello, Andreas. Something you need?
How are you doing, Lucky? We don't talk much. I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief.
Andreas, I have things to do. Father Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. So if you don't need me to repair a wall, a fallen chimney, then leave me be.
I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. I'd hoped to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. Well, thank you for the visit. That's very kind of you. T Rebel 85. Hope you enjoyed the show, enjoy the game. Thank you for visiting. I'd hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel.
No.
No, but I want to take a moment.
Ask your questions of someone else.
I saw you shouting at the Baron when he arrived in Tassie. What was that about?
Get it through your pebble-stuffed head. I'm not talking about Rothvogel.
The man is dead, Lucky, and another adult's life hangs in the balance. If you had no part in his death, you shouldn't mind answering a few simple questions about him. I don't understand why you're being so reticent. All right, I'll impress you. This one. Christ compels us to speak honestly, neighbour to neighbour.
God damn it, Andreas, I told you to leave me. Christ has nothing to do with it.
Did you kill him, Lucky? Is that why you won't talk to me? I think you already told me you didn't want to talk about weddings. But it's clear that they argued over something important. Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. Lucky's meant to be an honest man. Maybe I can push him a little more. Doesn't seem like the type to hold a grudge. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that. Okay, maybe I can talk to him later. I won't press you. I'll talk to him later. Oh my god. I'll observe Lucky later. Oh no. I have so many choices. I don't like this. Too many choices. So what was it? Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here anyways, but just wanted to check what our choices were. So Stonemason's Anger, The Widow's Curse, Occult Hands. Right, it's Occult Hands. I need to do this one. Sneak into the library. The Baron and the nun. Okay, I have to talk to the nun. Right. Talk to the nun. She's going to tell me it's none of my business. Right. Well, I do not know who to follow. I am going to do the examination. I'm going to examine the body. I think that's the most important part. I did do medicine, so this is it. Examine the body. But Sister Cecilia, Mother Cecilia. None of the nuns are here. None of the nuns. Ah, there she is. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I need to talk to you again about the Baron, how you walked away with the sister when you arrived. No, my apologies until later. Given that the Baron was just murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the cause. Why? Do you not trust in the Abbot's judgment? It's not that, I just want to understand what's happened. No, of course I don't, Brother Piero. He wouldn't hurt a mouse, do you? That is not an answer, Andreas. You must be careful how you ask and answer questions right now. The Abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. How do you feel about interfering with it? Help you what? Blame someone else for the matter? Well, yes, you know that Piero didn't murder the Baron. It had to be someone else. Help you find justice. I will not condemn someone else to death. In doing nothing, you're allowing Brother Piero to die. Is that any better? I'm not asking you to condemn someone, just to help me understand what happened. I'm simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens at this abbey better than anyone. I saw how you reacted when the Baron arrived. You must know something about what's going on. Better than the Abbot? The Abbot sees only the brother's side. You need to watch over the sisters and know what's happening with the brothers. I can't exactly ask for his help, can I? See you at Orpian. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. True. Alright, I did have reason to be concerned about Baron Rothvogel's presence. Hello, cute boy Kappa. Been a while. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. Oh, she was pregnant. I'm gonna say nothing. That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Which sister? Can I speak of that? Are there any who may have wanted revenge? No, Andreas. I don't think that would be appropriate. Alright, this doesn't be much if I don't know what happened or to whom. I understand this is less information than I likely want, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Trust me when I see that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. I need more than that. Are there any records of her? On her? And what happened? Yes, we keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good. You're not allowed. I need to get to the library. Could I ask Sister Illuminata? She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. I can sneak in on my own now. I found secret info. Okay, well. Don't try it. You'll be caught, and you'd be lucky if the Abbot only banished you from the Abbey until Judgment Day. We'll see. Thank you for your help. Oh, you're probably right. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. May God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Okay, I spoke to the nun. She did kind of say it's none of my business. And I think I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll do the autopsy next week. Whew. Thank you everyone for coming. It was fun, wasn't it? Fun. Very interesting. God. Whew. Finally, there's a murder, and we are trying to fix it, trying to solve it. Obviously, Piero didn't do it. Who do you think did it? I don't think it was any of the suspects so far.
I think Lucky is too much of a red herring. He was shouting at the Baron. Piero, I don't think would have done it. The Widow didn't do it. So it might be someone else. Might have been Ferenc. You know, might have been the Abbot himself, or the or the Prior. So but we'll find out some other time. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys have a good night. Yeah, Reba, neither do I. Gonna have to sneak into the library. Yeah. See you everyone. Have a good night. Bye bye.